you know, ladies and gentlemen, number 16 from Southern California, Frank Gifford.
Those days when Sam Huff was maybe making 8,000 or 9,000 and Mike Wellington Murrah making 10, I might have been making 18 or 20. It didn't sit too well with the likes of Sam Huff.
There was a little animosity about that because we were doing in defense, we were doing an awful lot of playing, and we were holding teams, you know, to 6 points and to 3 points, and we went 3 games, I remember, and never scored a touchdown offensively, and we won 2 of them.
Sam Huff is a great player, and he had a great friend of mine now. He even talks to me once in a while. And if the defense did not talk to the offense, and he carried that on for many, many years. But our defense had a great deal of pride. And not only were they really good, and talk about Stella, Jim Cabbage, Nick Monchaleski, Rosie Creer, Emma Tennell in the backfield, Sam Huff in the middle. This was a very, very special group of people. One of the great things that happened in one particular game, we were going back and forth with 3 and punt. In would come the defense, they'd stop them again. But I remember coming out in about the 3rd quarter, and we had gone nowhere. And we 3 and out again, and we're walking off the field. Huff jumped in front of our opposite team, jumping and said, "Can't you guys go out there and at least hold them for a while?" Screaming and yelling. It's a miracle we didn't have actual physical fight with him, probably because the offense knew better. It sort of personifies what Sam was all about. He had such pride in first himself and the defense.
I was very happy with playing in New York. I was very happy having Frank Gifford as a teammate, and Y.A. Tittle, and Charlie Connolly, and Roosevelt Brown, and Roosevelt Greer, and Emlyn Tennell, and Jimmy Patton, and you know, all those great ball players. They were stars in themselves.
In the years that we played against what I think is the greatest running back of all time, Jim Brown, it was fun just to watch Sam prepared for them coming up against Cleveland. As they got closer to Sunday, it became even more and more intense. Of course, the media had picked up on this. It was Brown, Sam Huff, Brown, Sam Huff.
Sam was basically the quarterback of that defense, and he had the flair to understand that he was in New York, so he became an instant celebrity by attaching himself to my legs quite often.
We hit him whether he had the ball or not, and we knew that we had to stop Brown because their offense was built around him. Why shouldn't you? The man averaged 5.2 yards a carry lifetime.
In 1958, New York would need a win versus the Browns in the final game of the year in order to make the postseason. Huff and the Giants would be up to the challenge, and as fate would have it, their opponent in the playoffs would once again be Cleveland and their dynamic running back.
And in the 58 game, we had to play the Browns back-to-back. We had to beat them back-to-back, and he played out of his run. I think he shut Jimmy Brown down for something like, I don't know, half a dozen yards in one game. Jim never hurt us in either one of those 2 games, which was truly remarkable. Those are the games we had to win to get in to play the Baltimore Colts. And Sam, along with our defense, as they pointed out to us many times over many, many years, they won those games for us.
Huff intercepts Bob on a spectacular catch, and a 10-0 defensive epic puts the Giants in the title game with the Colts. Fans go wild celebrating football's little miracle stretch drive to the Eastern title.
With the popularity of football on the rise in 1958, Huff and Gifford would be 2 of New York's biggest stars, and together they would help lead the Giants back to the NFL championship game, where they would face the Baltimore Colts. A defining moment in NFL history, this battle would become known as the greatest game ever played.
Everything building to 1958 was the rebirth of pro football. I think it was a wise, very intelligent use of television that had helped this game pick up fans around the entire country. And all of a sudden people were watching football more than anything they watched on television. And it became a real boost. And it just grew up overnight. And the 58 championship game of Baltimore played in Yankee Stadium was a classic. The thing that set us so far apart are the great players who were recognized later in their careers or 10 years after their careers. That's most pro football fans who played with the championship in 1958. Baltimore, New York. Johnny Unitas, I remember him, and Charlie Connolly was quarterback. People remember that game.
Keep your eyes on Gifford at left half. He slides out for Connolly's pass. Giants to Davis for a touchdown. And the amazing Giants take the lead. Connolly nails Rowe on a crossover. Kyle shakes off Davis and Tassie. But Nelson hits him and the ball pops loose. Webster picks it up and gallops downfield. Pandemonium grips Yankee Stadium.
I mean, it was a crazy, crazy day. And they didn't win it so much as we lost it.
Unitas gives to Amici. The Colts are the world champions. Amici scores.
The Colts win 23-17 as Bedlam breaks loose. Gold Coast Tucker as Yankee Stadium, football capital of the year, closes down a glorious Giant season and the greatest game ever played.
And out of that grew these sort of bigger than life people. And of course, one of the great players of all time, Johnny Unitas. He, of course, was legendary with Raymond Barry, great receiver. And that one game in 1958 meant so much to all of us. And it just kind of grew and it had such an enormous impact on all of our lives.
You look back at the history of this game and the contribution that each and every one of these ball players made. It was just such a magical time. And it was a new era coming in to pro football, which made it possible for today's television and radio and everything else and bringing the fans. And now we have the #1 sport in the world, pro football.
Stay tuned for more Giants Chronicles.